What is up, guys? We are here at Universal Studios Hollywood for the opening weekend. The red carpet out and everything. So this area is a little closed off right now. So yeah, this is our first time ever at Universal Studios Hollywood in California because it's been closed for quite a while. So this is the opening weekend. This is the second day it's been open. And it's about 9:20. They say 10 a.m. it opens, but you can come in the park a little earlier. So as you can see, it's 9:20. It's supposed to open at 10 a.m. Look, it's a hidden Mickey.
Oh yeah!
In Universal. Oh yeah, so some of the rides are open. Some of the rides are open before 10 a.m., which we figured. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of the movie kind of vibe. It's a little tighter than the one in Orlando, but really cool in terms of theming and everything. Like, look at all the buildings. It's like a legit movie set. They got a Fast and Furious car area over there we'll take you to. Yeah, I like it so far. I like the entrance. So we're gonna try to hit up the new ride, Secret Life of Pets, that just opened. So it says only 30-minute wait, but again, crazy. It says 10 a.m. opening, but it's opening earlier. Despicable Me currently is closed, unfortunately. So here's the Secret Life of Pets. We're gonna try to check this out. It's like you're in the apartment.
I'm gonna go see what's going on next door. There's a bunny
On the bright side, they are all super adorable, except that one. Yikes.
Well, that settles it. You guys are all sleeping over.
Wait, we're gonna hit the tennis spin. This thing goes on for more like another 20 minutes. I'm getting bored and zoned out. Okay, get cleared off the sidewalk.
This is gonna be great! You're gonna be all clean and fluffy, and you're gonna get adopted!
Secret Life of Pets is a nice little ride. It's a slow ride, but just a nice, enjoyable ride. So definitely check that out. And if you're coming anytime soon, remember they open the parks and they open that ride up early. The Super Silly Fun Land, which is like the little kid land.
Now we want to go on.
Moulin Rouge. It's like France. We basically got this whole ride to ourselves.
We're flying!
Woo! Oh, it bumps. See some pretty cool views. You know, I always say first stop Starbucks or Starbucks #1, but it ends up being today Starbucks #3. Ooh, fancy Starbucks, big. Scooby-Doo.
Showing up here hoping someone would come find
It's
me. I'm glad it was
Donkey.
you, Jay. I'm glad you're one of the first people I've talked to in a year. You should be happy. Bye, Kayla. See you later, princess. All right.
We are entering Springfield in Hollywood. So this is the Hollywood version of Springfield. Everything's a little tighter, less space, obviously. Lard Lad donuts. There's Wiggum.
Look at those donuts, Luke. They're like that big.
Edgy. Dizzy. Yeah, not much is open right now in the Simpsons land. The Simpsons ride is unfortunately closed right now. Got Moe's Tavern. There he is, Homer. One of the cooler things of the Universal Hollywood is that they actually have it's on a mountain. So there's actually a lower level, which has like Jurassic World and all that stuff and the Mummy. So there's an upper lot and then the lower lot. So yeah, you take these escalators down to the lower lot. Get some nice views over there.
Keeping your feet forward.
A little hazy out there today, but
Face
there's
forward
mountains
at all
out there. It's
times while on
beautiful.
the escalator and remain standing. For your own safety, please do not sit on the steps.
So all down here is where the studio tour is. So we're gonna get on that a little later. So there's the new Super Mario World being built. You can see the tops of it. All right, so this is the lower lot. There's the Jurassic World Ride we're gonna try to get on. It says temporary closed. That's not a good sign. There's the Mummy, Starbucks down here too, and Transformers. There's the entrance. This is cool. This is our first time on any Transformers, whether it's Florida or California.
He's after the Allspark.
See how it's like a movie? There's he's the good guy. He's the good guy.
Your planet belongs to me.
Take cover.
We are finally about to board Jurassic World. It's been about 2 hours. They're only doing 3 rows. So 2 of the rows are empty on each of the boats. So it's basically 3 parties per boat. Here we go. Break free. Cracking the glass. And we get wet.
Daddy, there's not like I'm about to get wet.
You will be entering Predator Cove, home to some of
We are going to hit up the Krusty Burger, like the Krusty Burger, here for lunch.
Can we just get a side of fries? That's a double cheeseburger.
It's like legit Moe's Tavern. So we got the Krusty Burger and we're eating it at Moe's. So Krusty Burger was actually pretty good. For a theme park burger, it was actually seasoned and it was really good. So pleasantly surprised with the Krusty Burger. Now we're gonna go check out the Harry Potter Hogsmeade world. So let's check out the differences between this Hogsmeade and the one in Orlando. The train, as soon as you walk in to the right, that's like Orlando. And in Orlando, they have the Hagrid's roller coaster right over there. Hello, sir. There's like nobody here. Might have to get a butterbeer. First butterbeer in California.
I want
The Hogsmeade.
it.
You can try it after Daddy does.
Yeah, so the Honey Dukes like candy store is to the left, just like it is in Orlando. And you also have the Three Broomsticks restaurant to the left there. This little cove, almost identical to the Universal Orlando. Here's the Ollivanders thing. They're definitely a lot more strict here in terms of where you can eat and drink. You know, a couple times they'll tell you got to go to those designated areas. This is a designated area where you can like eat and drink. But if you're walking around, even if you go off to the side and you're not near anybody, they'll tell you got to go to these areas. So we're gonna go on the Flight of Hippogriff, and then I'm gonna go on the Forbidden Journey. Yeah, it's Halloween. Here we go. It's a pretty cool view. Here we go. The Flight of the Hippogriff is so short. It's like literally, I don't know, like 15 seconds long. It's pretty cool, but it's like, you're done. So I wouldn't wait more than like 5 or 10 minutes for that ride. So now I'm on, waiting to get onto the Forbidden Journey, which is an excellent ride. We got the paintings that move.
I expect this is Dumbledore's doing. Dumbledore, unlike you, Salazar, sees the good in all people, whether or not they possess that necessarily in that order. Thanks.
I still can't believe you let Emma talk to
This queue is pretty cool.
What's your suggestion, Bob?
It's like literally like very immersive.
This will work fine if you stop bickering.
Don't you, Daddy?
There's the hat.
Safe as well, and so the Hogwarts shore.
Here we go.
Hermione did it! They're flying! Keep up, Ron! We're on our way! We'll meet you outside! Sorry about that! Those fences can be a bit dodgy! And we haven't lost anyone yet! Not this week, anyway!
The forest isn't safe.
That's creepy.
Aurelia Exumate.
And the match is tied. 20 points each for Gryffindor and Slytherin.
Where are you in? 6! Follow me! Showing off your look at the wire!
Ride is pretty awesome. I think that's one of the better rides, period, that I've ever been on. It's very immersive. You got like the screen thing, but you also have like real stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm a little dizzy though, not gonna lie. So we are in Ollivanders. Where are the wands? Very cool. We are on the tram for the studio tour. See down there? It's actually Warner Brothers studio, which is like a legit working Hollywood studio where a lot of the stuff is made right there. Universal overlooks Warner Brothers.
Biggest and busiest motion picture and television production facility.
There it is, Warner Brothers studio.
All those nice people back
nice
over
views.
There. Sort of sits behind the Carl Laemmle building on the left and stage 21 on the right. You might wonder why am I bothering to paint none other than Julia Roberts and Sean Penn. A new show that'll be on the Stars cable network later on this year. But stages 41 through 44 for a longest and battle located there inside
There's
stage
Ted.
44. Stage 44 also used for scenes in Fate of the Furious, starring Vin Diesel and building. Our stages 22 and 23, which are currently in use by the show Kenan, starring Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live. You know him. He's
Hot
got
set
that
right
new
there.
show Kenan on NBC. They're located inside stages 22 and 23.
What are they filming there?
If you look and see that trailer over there, that big semi-truck trailer that's there, you see on the side of it, you can tell what's filming over there on New York Street. American Ninja Warriors right over there, up and down the length of what we call New York Street. That's part of our metropolitan area.
Ooh.
Now, Universal has great new filmmaker Jordan Peele, but you can't talk about great directors in Universal.
It's like we're in That's cool. Uh-oh, here's another guy. King Kong. He's beating up the... Oh, killed it.
Basically any vehicle on a set that is seen by the camera. And over the years, a lot of these picture cars have become more recognizable than the stars that have driven them. I'm sure you'll recognize some famous sheet metal along here to your left-hand side. Including up here, you'll see a couple of cars from the Fast and Furious franchise. That orange Mazda RX-7 is the car that you see Vin Diesel use to win his very first race ever in the first Fast and Furious movie. Now the poster behind it says Too Fast, Too Furious, the second one of those movies, because all they did was they took the same basic car, put a different body kit on it, and used it again in the second movie. That's the vehicle that was in the clip that I played earlier, getting pushed over the edge of the cliff. The cliff that is really the parking structure on the front lawn. That's the vehicle that's in that clip right back over there. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on?
Dinosaurs.
Look out of it.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Nice, thank you.
Oh. I am sorry.
Oh, there's a dinosaur.
I really thought they had put imagery has revolutionized filmmaking. But one of the things that is still difficult to do, believe it or not, digitally, is rain. Especially rain that is hitting the actors, getting their hair wet, their clothes wet, their face wet. They can do that digitally, but it's very, very time consuming. They prefer to create rain in a set and capture it with the camera.
There you go.
I'll give you a little example right now of exactly how they make that happen. With a sharp eye, you can see the rain being produced by the overhead sprinkler system. Whoa! Oh, where's Lady Gaga when you need her? Lady Gaga filmed a music video. She stood over there on those rocks wearing a big elaborate Gaga-style dress. That's what he wished he was on the tram that day. You know, all that water does get recycled after it leaves there. They send it back up to the park. They use it to make all the hot dogs up in the park. So it's like, they act like it gives that little zing. But This little Mexican village square here, part of old Mexico, also an alien planet by John Landis. The area that we're driving through right now is 6 Points, Texas, seen in one of the most highly acclaimed movies of recent years, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Wolfman. Little Europe was also the primary outdoor location for... Alright guys, we're going to take you right inside of a soundstage right now, one that you'll see on your screens in this clip from the Fox show Bone. That scene was filmed immediately here on your right-hand side, right on this subway platform that we're pulling in next to. The subway setting was originally in Washington, D.C.
This is like the old backlot thing in Disney.
Okay, hang on everybody. These trams are earthquake-proof, this should be fine. Oh, well, back there on the left, I guess you're going to get to see the upper part of the set before we dock.
No, it's fake. Friendly. It's fake. Oh, they're just gonna come down the stairs over here. I bet.
Oh, water made his first tip. Come on.
Here comes.
Just so you know, we are at about the halfway, or a little bit past the halfway point of the tour, so just when it comes together.
We're going by the Jaws part.
Now, in the early days, they used to keep almost an entire zoo of animals right here on the back lot. Lions, monkeys, bears, 10 elephants lived on this property at one time. Well, the zoo is long gone.
See Jaws?
But there's still one member of the wild kingdom that makes its home here on the back lot. It's Bruce, the killer shark from Jaws. Now, I know what you're saying. You say you saw Jaws, the shark dies at the end. Well, we would never harm an animal in the making of a motion picture. Bruce enjoying his old age over there. Oh, that's George. George is Bruce's handler. He's Bruce's handler, his trainer, basically. They're old friends. They work together on all the Jaws movies.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not. Don't worry about George. He'll be fine. He's got workman's compensation. He'll be okay. We're okay up here on the pier. There are no land sharks here at Universal. This should be fine. Oh! Really? Is that really necessary? I'm sure the fire might scare him away. I don't think sharks really like fire very much. Whoa! Whoa, guys! Where's Bruce? Practicing attorney in LA. He's working fine today, but that was definitely not the case when they were making that movie. Have any of you guys seen Jaws? I'm sure. This was originally built, as you see it there, as a freestanding structure. That entire house was built inside of stage 12. 12 was. The street that kind of runs down there to the left, we call it Colonial Street. Some people know it as Wisteria Lane from its long run on Desperate Housewives. Been seen recently in what they use that roadway for right along there. It's a lot easier if you need a road that's in the middle of nowhere. It's a lot easier. Roadside motel.
Oh, that's cool.
Can sometimes be just what you need to get you through a tight spot. Of course, I don't know if you want to stay at the Bates Motel if you're having car trouble, but that might be the last stop you ever make. But obviously on your right-hand side, two of the most famous sets still standing in Hollywood: the legendary Bates Motel and Mother's House just up the hill here, from Alfred Hitchcock's unforgettable classic Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. It's always been deemed indecent to show that prior to that. If you look up there in the upstairs window on the left-hand side of the house, you might see Norman's mom up there waiting for her boy to get done with work. One of the reasons Norman's always a little bit grumpy, though, is because his mom is always yelling at him to clean up the backyard.
I couldn't see it.
Right behind the instructor for a motion picture, the spectacular
awesome.
crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, the 2005 version of that story, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. The plane that you see here was at one time an actual, honest to goodness, fully functional 747. that was destroyed and brought here to the Universal lot just for the making of
pretty
this
cool.
incredible sequence.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of this.
I'm sorry to be distracted there, folks. I don't know what. Why are they bringing us in here? What's going on?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought. What just happened? This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason he just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S.
Let's go, Cookie Puss! That ugly pseudo, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Sean.
Okay, guys, it's showtime!
That was really cool. And we got like 2 rides with that. In Orlando, you have a separate King Kong ride and you have the separate Fast and Furious ride, but you get those on the Hollywood tour. This is one of the coolest things about this park is these views. It's like the theme park is built into like a mountain, so that's pretty cool. It's not as big as Universal in Florida, you know, because there's a real working studio down there, but it's pretty cool for the use of space. It's really good. So those are the current things that are being filmed.
Did you not hear us?
While we were on the tour. What are they gonna get?
It's
So
2 different ones.
crazy lard lad ones.
You're both gonna. Why don't you both?
Look at that thing.
Oh, I should have taken a picture, huh?
Look at that. Crazy. They got the little comic book store here. Here's like a little France, a little mini France kind of thing, and you got the Fast and Furious cars in the center there. It's like we're in Francais. And there's my boy Frankenstein. How's it going, man? So we had an excellent day here at Universal Studios in Hollywood. Again, this is the opening weekend. So the only things that are not open, Despicable Me is not open, the Simpsons ride is not open, the Kung Fu Panda ride is not open. Everything else is pretty much open. Some of the restaurants are still not open. A couple shops are still not open, but the main stuff is all open. We had a great time. You can meet the characters from a distance, very similar to Florida. Of course, the studio tour is still going, so hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time.